Hey guys, what's going on? Dace here. I'm in my long johns. It's probably like 1 a.m. And today we are going to be going over my Switch Shmup physical collection. Currently, anyway. It's always in flux because, yeah, new ones are always coming out, and I gobble up the Shmup physicals that come to Switch because, yeah, it's one of my favorite genres. So, anyway, my buddy Trev and I were having a nice long chat earlier in the day, and we just got talking about this sort of thing. And I figured, yeah, you know what, I'm just going to do this, and that way have it up for the morning and surprise him with that because he was really eager to check that out. So I will leave a link for his channel in the description as well because he does all sorts of great things on YouTube too, so be sure to check him out. But anyway, let's get right into it. I think one thing that I will start off with is one that isn't 100% a shmup, but it has like, I might as well just grab it. Velocity 2X. Some of you will know this game. Um, it's strange because like it has sections where it's like a 2D side-scrolling platformer, and then there will be parts where you're controlling a ship, going through little corridors and things like that, like blasting this and that. For those who know the game, like you'll know what I'm talking about. If not, just check out the trailer. It's like 42 seconds or whatever, and you'll see exactly what I mean. So, anyway, I thought I would at least mention this because even though it's not a full-on shmup, it has like a shmup section to it here and there. So we're gonna open this up, this beastie, and so yeah, this is from Strictly Limited. They are just always awesome to deal with. I love getting their stuff. So we have this nice postcard. Man, she is looking fine. Oh my god. Totally. Anyway, and then we have the soundtrack, and then I think this is, yeah, I'm pretty sure this is a double discer. Sweet, sweet. So yeah, pretty straightforward stuff. And then we have this poster. Oh, beauty. Just look at that. So dope. Oh my god. And then it came with this hardcover art book, which is gorgeous as well. I'm not going to open it up too much, just like yada yada, blah blah blah, blah blah, like you get the idea. And then the game itself, so we got that sweet cover. The back looks like this, and then on the inside we got some sweet art. I love when they have art. Like, man, you would not believe sometimes it's just like, oh, copyright this, and like blank white, and like you name it. But anyway, so that's that one. Figured I would at least mention it because it, yeah, kind of deserves to be mentioned for just the unique blend of things that it's got going on. So Velocity 2X. Next we will look at R-type dimensions, just to get some of these bigger ones out of the way. So this is another one from Strictly Limited. So anyway, yeah, this is a wicked one. Let's get this sleeve off first. Oh man, checking it out, are we? Alright, so how do you work this? So on the inside you've got this little pocket with like a dog tag. I won't take it out because you guys get the idea, but it just says like R-type dimensions X. So I'll leave that in there. And then same sort of deal, a nice hardcover art book. Just like different, yeah, like whatever's. Yeah, you guys know how art books go. I don't need to explain all this stuff. But yeah, so anyway, we're not going to do too much with that. And then, oh yeah, we got some nice stickers in case you want to, yeah, put those somewhere, wherever you want. And then we got like enough postcards to last us a lifetime. So we got this one, and then we have like some of the boss dudes or whatever. So I'll just go over these pretty quick. Oh man, I remember that boss. That was crazy. The thing I loved about this version was just the option to switch between the retro look and the modern look. That was really neat, I thought, anyway. So we'll go like that. Oh yeah, the game, jeez. Getting ahead of myself here. So yeah, on the inside we just got like outer space star visuals and my reflection. La, 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 la. And then the cartridge, there we go. If we focus a little bit, maybe not. Whatever. Okay. So that's that, and we are going to keep it moving. So what's next? Man, I think one of the last things to show up was this guy right here. Now, I've heard a number of different ways. I think this is just an oversized manual. I haven't opened it up yet, as you can see, and I'm not really aiming to do that. I might as well just leave it sealed, but ESP Rade, or I've heard S Raid, so however you want to pronounce it, that's totally fine. I don't really care which way, but anyway, so this is the box it came in. This is some serious weight. I think I might have done an unboxing for this one when it first showed up, but anyway, let's get right into it, because we're doing the Shmup ones now. Oh, and already you can just tell this thing is jam-packed. So what do we got? First things first, we got this big-ass book, like 10-pound book, tons of art. Ooh, hello. And just, yeah, like you guys know the drill. Oh, we got some comics. I had no idea that was even in there. And then probably interview stuff or whatever, like, oh yeah, we did this, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, so anyway, that's that. And I was actually going backwards. Oh, this is the interview side, yeah, for sure. And then artwork side. Okay, cool, yeah. So that's that. Let's move it on. We got these two sleeve things. So we've got stickers. I'll start with the stickers. So we just got like stuff like that. Stuff like that. I'm not going to take too long for this stuff. And then just whatever this stuff is. And just different like info charts or whatever. Nice touch, but not super necessary. And then we have the soundtrack. This is still sealed, and I'm going to leave it that way. I love that cover. That is gorgeous stuff. And then on the back, we got like that going on. So that's cool. And then, of course, the game itself. We got, I'll go like that. And then the back. It's a busy back, but it's nice. And then on the inside, you have the alternate, if you want to have that artwork instead. Let's like get rid of all these reflections of cameras and everything. But yeah, anyway, you guys know the cartridge isn't in there because it's in my actual game case, which is mostly Shmups. So yeah, I just pretty much leave as many as I can fit in there. So we'll put this stuff over there for now. We might as well start with some of these ones too. So we've got Shikondo Soul Eater, limited edition. I actually did a review. I haven't done too many reviews yet. I want to start doing more. But I actually did a review on this one specifically. And it's got some shortcomings, but I still really enjoy it for what it is. It's different. And I just, yeah, I don't really mind it, honestly. It's good stuff. So anyway, here we go. So for those who aren't aware, you play as one of these two like naughty naked nymphomaniacs, and you just like go on this killing spree, like slaughtering demons and stuff and whatever. Something like that anyway. So I think that's a sticker, and then we got a little manual. The artwork in this game is by far one of the selling points, like the backgrounds and all that kind of stuff. It's a pretty sweet interior for the case too. Then we got the cartridge there, of course. But yeah, I'll just put that like that. Was there anything else in here? Oh, of course, yes. We got one thing I like about some of these ones from East Asia Soft are the certificate numbers. So I have number 1921 out of 3,000 physical copies of this. And on the background, we got that artwork. So pretty cool. And then, of course, the soundtrack. Awesome cover. Great colors. Oh my god, it's so good. Ooh. Hello. And then the disc itself just looks like that. And then that. And the back. There we go. I'll clean up this stuff a little more carefully later on, but I just want to keep things moving. And then RXN Raijin. This is another one that I got, I think the same time I got Shikondo. Oh man. Now this one's interesting. Like, I remember when I was doing my first impressions style video, it's like, it wasn't gripping me, but then there would be these moments where it was, and then it's like it would almost start to feel like a shmup, but then it would just like fall back into this state of like, oh, okay, it's not really getting me hooked at all. So anyway, I have number 2184 out of 3,000 for this one. The back art is just like that. And then we got this book, The Art. Gorgeous book. Oh my god, is there no end to the honey? Like, holy smokes. Like, check it, man. But yeah, just like characters, the mechs, like just sweet stuff. Like, oh, look at the colors. Like, I love this stuff. This is so cool. But yeah. Oh man, even like some of these dudes are just badass. I wouldn't mind going back to this one eventually, but like, I was just getting so hello. I was just getting so many shmups at the time that this one showed up that it just was not a priority play for me at that time. And then we got the case for this, and then that on the back, and then sticker, and the little manual. I'll just make this very brief. Like, just, yeah, like whatever. These are super short. There isn't much going on here, which is fine because who cares. And then on the inside we got that sweet art and the cartridge as well. So yeah, that's super cool. This one did come with a really sweet steel case though. This is gorgeous, and it's got a solid weight. So we got that, and then on the back we got that guy, and then on the inside we got those twerps. So yeah, man, just I love stuff like this. This is so cool. So that is that. I kind of want to save. There's something that's special, so I'm going to save this one for now. And I think we'll dig into some of these guys here. So, in no particular order, we'll start with Cinemora or Cinemora X. I haven't done a lot with this one, to be honest, but I did check it out. And I did a video for it, and yeah, I enjoyed it. Like, it's really neat visually, and just like the mechanics and stuff. Pretty dull interior, but like whatever. That's not uncommon. So that's one of them. Steriden Binary Stars Physical Edition. I'm so glad I snagged this. Then we got the back, because this is just some goodies. So I got like a sticker, and then the cards, which I always leave sealed because I'd rather just keep it that way. And then the manual. Yeah, but this shmup, for those who don't know, there's the inside, is the one that actually got me into the genre. I played this, And then might as well show the cartridge a little bit. Yeah, we're not getting much of a focus there, but whatever. Sweet manual, man, sweet. Oh man. But yeah, after playing this, that kick-started everything, and it was just, oh man, I played the shit out of Steriden, and then after that I was just scouring the eShop. At that time there weren't even a ton of shmups on the Switch yet, but I was just always so eager to gobble up anything I could find. And that's the thing too, like there are not too many physicals compared to the amount of digital shmups, so like I don't have too much at this point physically compared to the amount of digital shmups I have. But as time goes on, I'm trusting we'll just get more and more. So anyway, this is another one. Trev from my buddy who I mentioned at the start of the video, he was playing a ton of this, and he got like some serious high scores on the leaderboards and whatnot. Raiden 5 Director's Cut. He inspired me to pick this one up. I probably would have anyway, because like I was gobbling everything up anyway, and I still am. But I was especially determined to check this one out pronto because he was just having a blast with it. And I was like, man, I totally want to be seeing this. So we got the little disc here, and then we got some concept art. So like, yeah, just like whatever's like ship stuff, enemy whatevers, and just like that kind of nonsense, and like bosses and like cool stuff like this. That's what I'm talking about. I realize like I'm not like doing like super focused close-ups or anything like that, but you get the idea. There's some sweet art in this booklet, and that I just dropped. So anyway, we got actually, you know what? Man, I might even like use this side as the art, because this is like really busy, but having that, oh my god, that would look so sharp. The gorgeous color of the blue there, and like this being there too, like, oh, I could so see myself doing that. So anyway, let's keep moving. Sayavarrier Delta. This is one that I haven't actually done a whole lot, but every time that I do boot it up, it is an absolute blast. And it really gears you more towards grazing than not. Like in a game like Danmaku Unlimited 3, for instance, you can graze as much as you want, but at the same time, you don't really have to. And it's not that you have to in this game, but I just feel there's something about this one that just kind of inspires you to go out of your way to do more grazing or buzz or whatever it's called in this one. It has a different name in this one, but it's the same mechanic where you just, yeah, you go super close to enemy shots and just, yeah, you get whatever bonus or whatever. So that being said, let's talk about Danmaku Unlimited 3. Oh man. And it's crazy because when this one came out from Limited Run Games, this one was not even on my radar at the time. So I missed that window of opportunity. But the way I got this was I was deep in my, well, not deep. I was like deep into the beginning phase of just like, oh man, shmups, I've got to like check as many out as I can. And I was at my local game shop, and they just happened to have this copy in the store, and I was like, I'm not leaving the store without this. Like, I'm absolutely picking this up. And so I did, and honestly, this is, to this day, this is one of my absolute favorite shmups on Switch. It's just so good. It's so crazy. It's got so many different difficulty modes. It's just action-packed. The soundtrack is kick-ass. It is just top-notch, so I highly recommend paying this, or getting this one, even if you're paying full price. Like, it is worth every penny, absolutely. So that's that. I suppose we will talk about, you know what, we'll talk about the Darius Cosmic Collection. Now, this is another one where I found out about it later. I got this off Play Asia, and they were sold out of like the limited edition, which would have been amazing because it actually came with additional versions of the games and things like that, which this version doesn't. Which I don't really get why they did that. It would have just been cool, like if you bought the physical, you get stuff, but whatever. Now that being said, I do have the new or whichever big ass collection of Darius stuff is coming out. I think who's doing that? I'm not sure who's doing it, but I have it ordered, so I'm really stoked. And look at that, just a plain white. Like, are you kidding me? Like, you've got to be joking me. But yeah, this game does have like I think 6 or something different shmups on it. All awesome. If you don't know these games, please check them out. Check my videos out. Check anyone else's videos out. These are awesome games, and I'm stoked for just getting more and more of this stuff. It's so good. So yeah, that's that. There isn't really much to talk about that one. Psycho. Oh, Psycho on the other hand, if you do not have Psycho Collection Volume 1, 2, and 3, just go buy them for Christ's sakes. So here's the first one. I'll just go over these quickly. Each one has 4 shmups on it. So this one we got Strikers 1945, Gunbird, Samurai Aces, and Soul Divide. Man, when I first got this, I was just religiously playing Gunbird. Like, that is the only thing I was touching. It was crazy. But they're all amazing games, and we actually got some sweet interior visuals going on there, so that's pretty cool. And then for Volume 2, pretty much the same deal. And then we got Strikers 1945 2, Gunbird 2, Tengai, and Dragon Blaze. Dragon Blaze is really, really sweet. I enjoy that one quite a bit. I want to get back to playing these classics because they're so much fun. Awesome inside art again. And then Volume 3. Now this is the only one where there's one game that is kind of like a shmup, but sort of kind of something else, and that's Gun Barracks or Gun Barrack. That one's kind of like like where you just like bounce this whatever ball and take out bricks and things like that. But other than that, Strikers 1945 3, Zero Gunner 2, which is amazing. That was such a cool shmup. That was actually the first one that I ever played where you kind of lock the position of your ship and then rotate, like, so you're stuck in one spot, but then you're rotating the angle of your ship to shoot, and then you can let go and like move around normally. But it's so cool. And then we got Sengoku Cannon, I believe. It just says Cannon here. I don't remember the name, so bear with me. But on the inside we got that artwork. Sweet. So that's that stuff. Amazingly enough, we have 2 more. So anybody who's been following me on Twitter or whatever, yeah, that's the main area, or just Discord in my server, you'll know that the only shmup I've been playing lately has been Ghostblade HD. I got this not too long ago, a handful of weeks ago. It finally showed up. I had been waiting for it for so long, it felt like. And this game, this shmup, honestly, like, I absolutely love it. It is just so stellar. Oh man, I've been just practicing daily, just like hardcore practice, and have been seeing the progress, and it's just been epic every step of the way. I absolutely love it. It's so good. So I've got number 706 out of 3,000. Really sweet card. And on the back we got that awesome artwork. And then we got the soundtrack. Oh my god, please. Which I have not opened yet and probably won't anytime soon. And then we got this itself, just like that, of course, you guys know. And then we got like this stuff inside, a sticker, the manual. Pretty skimpy, but ooh, that is pretty skimpy. Oh man, but yeah. Like, who actually like I want to know like who actually uses notes in this day and age. Like to me, like I would prefer to just leave this blank, but hey, if someone has a reason, sweet art. If someone has a reason to be jotting notes or phone numbers or what have you, then all the power to them. So yeah, it doesn't look like at first glance it doesn't look like there's a huge difference, but there is this version and then of course that version. And I'm not going to do a close-up because yeah, it probably won't focus too well anyway. And then of course we have the oh my god, the steel. So we got this side, and then we got the back. Those colors, the blues and the purples, man. I'm such a sucker for those colors. And then we got the inside like that. So just, again, another epic steel case with a solid weight to it. And last but not least, unless I'm forgetting something, this is definitely the current last one anyway. Oh, Caladrius Blaze in the steel case. So we got, if you guys are seeing that, their bare nipples are touching. Oh man. So anyway, oh yeah, we got that nice side too, nice purples and whatnot. So if you were one of the first, I think 100 or 300 to order this game, then on the inside you get a full frontal nude, and holy smokes, I was one of those peeps. Let's check it out. Oh, I was shitting you. Oh, you guys were wanting to see them titties, I bet. But anyway, that's another ridiculously bland interior. When, like, man, if they're doing something like this, a steel case like this, you cannot tell me they couldn't have put like even like anything in here, even just like a single word or just whatever. Like, man. But anyway, whatever. So that's that. So yeah, that wraps up the collection video this time around. We're almost at half an hour, which is yeah, pretty sweet. Yeah, so yeah, like I said, I got Darius stuff coming. Visara is on the way, but I didn't really want to wait for that to show up because that can just be a part of a future collection video. And then there are some other shmups on order as well. So yeah, anyway, that's going to be it. Thanks everybody for checking this out with me. Be sure to leave your comments below. Let me know what you think. If you have some of these, let me know which ones you have or which ones you're maybe looking for and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I always really enjoy just busting this stuff out and just yeah, sharing and showcasing and all that kind of stuff. And it just gets me more and more pumped when I actually surround myself with these things. It's like, man, I actually want to be getting back to playing certain ones, like Cybaria art, for instance. I would love that. I was actually playing a little bit of Esperade earlier today because the Ghostblade playtime has literally just been practice. Like, it's not even playing for fun. It's all just like grinding out start after start, like just crazy practice. So I was thinking, like, you know what, I'm just gonna boot up something casual just for the sake of just having, yeah, sessions where I'm not caring and not restarting every time an error occurs. So that's really cool. And obviously Gunbird, like I said, like I want to get back to that probably tomorrow. Just start booting up some of those ones again and just have a bit of a refresher with some casual shmuppage mixed in with like my regular daily practice of Ghostblade. But yeah, seriously, if you do not have this, please get it. It's so good. It is so good. But anyway, yeah, I think the one last thing I'll say before I close out is just going forward, if you peeps have ideas as to like what kind of videos you want to see, because right now it's kind of like I just wait until a new shmup comes up or comes out, and if it's cheap enough or I'm interested enough, then I'll buy it and do a video. But if there's more that you guys want to be seeing content-wise, then let me know. I'll probably get into doing some more reviews, I could even do some like top 5 lists or just whatever discussions with people or whatever the case is. So anyway, let me know. Thanks so much for being here, and yeah, we will see you next time.